Do you think that there's any prospect, though, in that respect? Because they're expecting what? Their wafer shipments to drop in the high teens in terms of a percentage basis. But 2023, it's a long time. We're not just talking about Q1. We're not just talking about Q2. Is there any upside in your view?
Yeah. So if China does recover, again, handset demand has gotten so low. And if you think about UMC's primary end market, their largest end market is handsets. Their largest end customers, MediaTek. And so they'll get a benefit even if it's just because inventory levels have gotten worked down at customers like MediaTek such that those customers are ordering, even if there isn't end demand. Having said that, again, because Chinese handset consumption is so low, I think it has to go up from here. It's just a question of what that upward move looks like. And at this point, given all the different economic and other uncertainty around China in terms of COVID, in terms of government policy, I think it's just really hard to call the exact trajectory of a handset recovery or general consumer recovery.
Matt, if we could talk about CapEx, comparing things to TSMC, which we heard from last week, they brought down their full-year target. I think it's about $36 billion or something like that. For UMC, the figure is at $3 billion. It's a little bit more than last year, but as these factories, they're ramping up production, a 12-inch production, I should say 12-nanometer production over in Tainan as well as in Singapore. Do you expect these companies to be continuing to build out in their geographies, a kind of diversifying away from Taiwan?
So I think there's certainly going to be a move to diversify, Emily, but I think in UMC's case specifically, they had customers contract for incremental capacity when things are tight. And when you think about these capacity adds, yes, certainly they are going to bring on wafer capacity this year. But when you look forward, there are these inflections in technology that are simply going to require more semiconductors, whether it's electric vehicles, whether it's autonomous driving, whether it's more IoT, whether it's the inclusion of AI everywhere. And so I think that when you look at their customer base, they have specific projects that are aimed at capturing those opportunities. And a lot of this new capacity in UMC's case is allocated to those customers, to those opportunities.